2016 is basically the updated version of Companies Act of 1965, and Companies Act of 2016 is the primary statutory source of authority in Malaysia. To the next point, which is Section 261 on Auditor's Statement. Section 261 subsection 1 tells you that a company which is not required by the Act of Section 255 to lodge financial statements with the registrar, they should lodge with the registrar the statements of the financial statement of the company required to be circulated to its members, and they must be signed by the auditor of the company, and the auditor of the company shall state several things which is included under Section 261 subsection 1. 263 is about approved company auditor. Section 263 subsection 1 states that any person may apply to the minister charged with the responsibility for finance wishes to be approved as a company auditor for the purpose of this act. Next is subsection 2. The minister which is charged with the responsibility for finance may, if he is satisfied that the applicant is of good character and competent to perform the duties of an auditor under this act, upon payment the prescribed fee, should approve the applicant as a company auditor. Moving to the next point is subsection 4, which is it states that the renewal of approval shall be enforced for a period of 2 years. Next, subsection 7. The person means a chartered accountant as defined under the Accountants Act 1967. The chartered accountant shall satisfy the council before it can admission as a chartered accountant. 264 tells you about disqualification of a company auditor. Section 264 subsection 1c states that a person shall not prepare any report required by the Act. Number 1, if he is not an approved company auditor. Number 2, if he is in debt to the company amount exceeding 25,000 ringgit Malaysia. Third is if he is A, or his spouse is an officer of the company. B, a company, a partner, employer or employee of an officer of a company. C, a partner or employee of an officer of the company. My God. D, a shareholder or his spouse is a shareholder of a corporation whose employee is an officer of the company. Or number 4, he is responsible for the keeping of the register of the member or register of the debenture holders of the company. Fifth, if he is undischarged bankrupt within or outside Malaysia. And 6, he has been convicted of any offences involving fraud or dishonesty with imprisonment of 3 months or more. The person who falls under the points I have given before is forbidden to prepare report of audit. Section 264 subsection 2c states that a person shall deem to be an officer of a company if he is an officer of a corporation that is deemed to be related to the company by virtue of Section 7. If he has been an officer or promoter of the company or such a corporation at any time within the preceding period of 12 months, unless the minister directs otherwise.
Section 266, Duties of Auditors. Section 266, subsection 1, shall report to the members on the financial statement and on the company's accounting and other records related to the financial statement. Subsection 2, state whether the financial statements are drawn up in accordance with the approved accounting standard, giving a true and fair view, and to report any defect. Subsection 3 is to form an opinion whether he obtained all the info. Second, properly accounting and other records have been kept. And last, return received from branches are adequate. Section 266, subsection 4, powers of auditors. Right to access to the accounting books and other records, including registers of the company, and entitled to require information and explanation as he desires for the purpose of the audit from any officer to the company and auditor related to the company. Subsection 5. Auditor for holding company may access the accounting books and other records of its subsidiary and right to require information and explanation from any officer or auditor from subsidiary. Subsection 6. The auditor's report shall be attached to the financial statement and be read at the general meeting. Subsection 4. Shall entitled to attend any general meeting and to receive notices and any other communications in relation to the general meeting. Auditor also entitled to be heard at any general meeting.
Section 267, Appointment of Auditor for Private Company. Under Section 267, Subsection 1, a private company shall appoint an auditor for each financial year. There are three types of appointment. First is appointment by director. Under Section 267, Subsection 3, at least 30 days before the end of submission of the first financial statement to the registrar. Second is appointment by member. Appointment by member is under Section 267, Subsection 4, at each subsequent year following the first submission of financial statement. The third is appointment by registrar, which is under Section 268. If the company does not appoint an auditor as required, the registrar may make the appointment. For the private company, appointment of auditor is under Section 271. There are also three types of appointment. First is appointment by director, under Section 271, Subsection 2, at any time before the first AGM. Second is appointment by members, under Section 271, Subsection 4, at the AGM when the board fails to appoint under Section 271, Subsection 2. Third is appointment by registrar. Appointment by registrar is under Section 272. If a company does not require an auditor is required, the registrar may make the appointment.
Section 274, Auditors Remuneration. There is three remuneration of auditors, which is first fixed by the members, which is by ordinary resolution, or second, fixed by the board, if not fixed by the company, or third, fixed by the registrar if the company failed to do so. Next is Section 281 and 282, Resignation of Auditor. Section 281, Subsection 1, an auditor may resign by giving a written notice to the office at the registered office. Second, Section 281, Subsection 2, the notice under Section 281, Subsection 1 shall bring the end of the auditor's office after 21 days of the date of the notice. And lastly, Section 282, Subsection 1, the company shall send a copy of the notice to the registrar within 7 days from the received date.
Section 283 is rights of resigning auditor. Subsection 2, the auditor may give notice of resignation and request the directors to immediately convene a general meeting for the purpose of receiving and considering an explanation. Subsection 4, the company shall state the notice has been received and send the copy to every member of the company. Section 276, removal of auditor. Subsection 1. The company may remove the auditor at any time by an ordinary resolution at the general meeting. Subsection 3. The auditor may not be removed from office before the expiration of his term of office except by resolution. Section 277. Special notice is required for resolution to remove auditor. Subsection 1. Special notice shall be required for a resolution to remove auditor from office at general meeting. Subsection 2. Upon receipt of the special notice, the company shall send a company registrar. Shall send a copy to the registrar. Subsection 3. The auditor may make a representation in writing within 7 days from the receipt of the special notice. Thank you.